Alan here at Urban Arcade, and this is my Tomb Raider mansion obsession throughout the years. An obsession that started ever since I was first able to control Lara Croft in her own home, Lara's home. That alone, even now, is such a weird concept. You go to your character's house, and I remember being greeted to this opening cinematic of her home. Well, outside of it, and that's where it began. Straight away it already had a level of mystique about it. I mean, it was the first of its kind, for me anyway. The next level of mystique, for me, was getting out of this mansion. I could peer through the windows and see there was an outside, and thought, hold on a second, that opening cinematic started with the outside of a mansion, and a motorbike there. Can I get outside there? I tried everything, every door, nothing. There was no way of getting outside of a mansion. That wasn't until Tomb Raider 2. Where finally that door was unlocked. You could explore the outdoors, outside of her mansion. No motorbike, but hey, this was good enough. But then I started to notice something. What's through this gate? Oh look, another obsession, another place I can't go, another obstruction. And I can't have that. I'm a kid. I want to see what's out there. I want to break the rules. And I did. I searched high and low until one day I found a way of getting out there. Now, I really can't remember how I found this out, but I remember I knew how to do it in Tomb Raider 1, but just never thought of using it for any other reason, until this. Now, there couldn't be nothing beyond that gate. I mean, why does it look like there's a turning? Why is there an outside? Why is there a gate there? All of these questions needed answering, and I couldn't believe it when I could finally look down and I was just a simple hang drop away from finding out the mysteries. And not to mention just how big of an achievement it felt like, actually getting out of this place. I set a goal to do it and I finally did it. I remember looking through that gate thinking, I can see a turning. I'm going to find a way of getting through this gate, one way or another. And I did. The mystery was solved. I'm finally here. I'm going to see what's beyond this turning. What is there? Is there a special level? Is there secrets? Oh God. It was an optical illusion. But I couldn't have that. All that patience, all that trying. And after reading in a magazine that there was something out here, like a hidden level. Somewhere I read that there was a black taxi out here, looking to take you to a hidden level. A short loading screen and then you were on to this mysterious level. There was nothing. I even waited here for 2 hours one time. Disappointment. Such sad times. Although it didn't stop me from trying to see if there was indeed something, which there wasn't, I had to finally give up one day and accept the fact that there wasn't nothing out here. Until Tomb Raider 3. I remember being so excited when I saw a switch there thinking, oh, they've finally done it. You could literally open the gate and run outside. I thought they'd finally given it to us. There's got to be something now. I mean, let's face it, these were tutorial stages. And with each game, they got bigger. So I thought there just had to be something. But nope. A real loading screen to the main menu, and that's all we got. And then, nothing. For a long while. There wasn't a mansion in the last Revelations, and Tomb Raider Chronicles wound me up, made me angry, gave me false hope that there was a mansion hidden in this game somewhere. I mean, look at the opening cinematic. It leads you through the gates from the outside to her mansion. This is something I wanted all along, and I thought maybe there was a way of unlocking it. Maybe completing the game under certain conditions would unlock a secret Lara Croft mansion. The secrets in these mansions weren't good enough for me anymore. I just wanted something to cure my obsession. I wanted to go beyond the level, beyond Lara Croft's mansion. The mansion finally made its return in Tomb Raider Legend, heavily based on the Tomb Raider movies. But we went a step backwards. We went to Tomb Raider 1 again. We got the mansion with no outside. Only this time there wasn't a window for me to peek out of. I didn't think there was nothing outside. The door was flat, like Tomb Raider 1, only no windows. Nowhere to go, just stuck in a mansion. And I remember thinking at the time, look, give it up. They've gone back to square one. They don't want there to be nothing outside the mansion. It seemed like nobody cared for getting outside of the mansion as much as I did, and I don't blame them. These were tutorial stages for you to learn how to play the game. But Tomb Raider Anniversary gave you that option. That door opened and I thought, hold on a second, what's going on here? Another door? Where am I going? And then I could see it. I could see stars. I could see outside. I could hear it. And it was nice. I was outside of the mansion. It felt like somebody heard my cries, but then let's face it, Tomb Raider 2 gave you outside. This was another sequel. They started again, Tomb Raider Legend, and then Anniversary. Which was actually a prequel, but yeah, we're not going to get into that. A tutorial stage that led you to nowhere. Literally led you to a maze. And I don't like mazes in real life, let alone on this game. I didn't really care too much for it in Tomb Raider 2. Why bring that back? Oh well. Tomb Raider started it with the mansions, Lara's home. I didn't think anything would ever come of it. And then Rise of the Tomb Raider brought back Lara's mansion. And I thought, I wonder what this could be. It's downloadable content. It's a hidden level. It's not a tutorial stage, but there's something to do here. There's mystery. But the only big mystery I wanted was to get out of this place. Oh look, it's Tomb Raider 1 all over again. There's no way of getting out of the front door, or the back door, or any door for that matter. So I had to find a way. And why did I have to find a way? Because it was Tomb Raider 1 again. That mystery was back. I knew there was outside. I could see it through the windows. I could see water. I could see birds flying in the sky. So there just had to be something. The front door was locked again, just like Tomb Raider 1. But did that stop me? Of course it didn't. I knew there just had to be a way out of there. Like Tomb Raider 2, I tried glitching, and in the end it worked. I was so shocked after a few hours I managed to run through a wall right near Lara Croft's desk. New mystery was back. I'm outside of Lara's mansion. And obviously it's unfinished. This mansion's meant to have been left to rot, to decay. And it was horrible to see this incomplete. They didn't intend on you getting out of here. Like they never did. That didn't stop me. I wanted to see what was out here. Now, I thought getting out of here was a fluke. It took me quite a while to do it, but it felt like a success. Because I got out of Lara's mansion. I did ultimately get out of it. Look at me. I'm standing where I could view. Like before. I could see it in the distance and I got there. And now I'm here. Years later, the exploration was back again. The exploration I had longed for all this time in the newest game. Well, at the time anyway. Well, what was next? Would I just stand here, admiring the view, or give it another chance? There was no save state, so I knew if I messed this up I'd have to do it again. But I didn't care. I wanted to see what there was, and started to notice some bugs. That and, yeah, falling through the floor. I mean, it was unfinished. Most parts of this outside had no texture, so I spent most of it falling through the floor. But found myself getting out of here as easy, so it didn't really matter. But then I really wanted to try it. I noticed this little ledge that I had to balance on. It was really difficult, and I tried very hard, but 9 times out of 10 I'd fall through it, because it was hard to balance on. But am I going to give up? No. I really tried. I'm talking 4 hours into the night of some time I had off, and I thought, look at that, that looks like a texture. Can I make it? And I jumped on it, and it was. Already I'm beyond where I'm meant to be in this game, and now I've gotten even further. I'm really breaking the rules. It's taken me right back to 1998. Oh, I love it. I've got to say I really had that Tomb Raider vibe going on. Late at night, doing my own thing. My favourite thing. Going beyond where I'm meant to be. Oh, and if I turned right, for some reason, I would get this screen glitch. There's nothing in that direction anyway. Believe me, I tried. I went as far as I could. In every direction. But mainly on the right, this just came to another you falling through the floor. But I wanted to see what was out here, unfinished or not. Maybe there was something they planned to make. And that's annoying, isn't it? Sort of preventing me from going that direction, so I won't show you any more of that orange glitch. Oh look, some textured rocks. And there was just areas you could see that if you stepped on, you're going through the floor. You could just see them. And although it killed me to think I can't go any further at this point because I'll just go through the floor, I did find some weird things. Something unfinished anyway. I wasn't expecting much. I mean, why are they going to build on an area you're never going to see? Or they don't think you're ever going to see. But I still pushed on. I found this little room, and easily enough I could jump straight through the window. Yeah, the glass didn't shatter, but what was this? Could this have been a gym? Another area, unfinished. With doors from the outside you couldn't get through, but that was okay. It got boring after a while, some of these rooms. but I thought I would find something else, some areas I couldn't jump through. And that was pretty much it. You'd walk a certain distance, either fall through the floor, find nothing in the distance, have that screen tearing, but it was nice. I'd gone beyond where I was meant to go, and that made me feel like I was exploring. That was Tomb Raider for me, finding different things and getting stuck in some, yeah, weird situations. But 9 times out of 10, I always managed to fall through the floor, and it carried on going forever and ever and ever. A weird video, sure, but it was an obsession. It still is. And it's something I always enjoyed as a kid. And it stayed now. I get such a thrill at seeing what's beyond these places that you're not meant to go. Mainly only on Tomb Raiders, because it's my childhood. It means a lot to me. Well, I hope you enjoyed this weird little video about my little story of my obsession with Tomb Raider Lara Croft's Mansions. See you later.